Welcome. Today you're getting a double header. You're getting a bonus episode, and we're actually doing the bonus episode before we do what we were going to talk about, which is various shows. And the reason is that I am a member of the Class of '87 of Benton Community, and there is a video out there of our graduation ceremony. And the guy who has the video also happened to be the class speaker, one of our class speakers, and I watched the video yesterday and I loved it. It was a great, it was wonderful to see everyone again and faces that I had long since forgotten and the 80s hairdos and all the things that just made me go, "Oh, that was great." Um, and sorry for the blue screen you're getting here, but that's because of, well, anyhow, doesn't matter. The question I have for Mike is, to what degree do we owe the people, the class of '87, to have to get their permission to be able to do a to do this? So
Share
I
the video.
apologize. It's my screen that's driving me crazy, so I can't even get the question out right. Do we have to get the permission of everybody who was possibly there, and Rosemary Meyer and Don Logan and all that's in the video because it had the pre-graduation, everything that if to what degree do we need to get permissions?
Well, I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know. That's a quick answer. I would say this. Think about all the stuff that gets out on YouTube. Are there things out there where they just record people? Well,
Yeah.
that seems to make it okay. Secondly, there is such a thing as a model release. And so when I was at the Association with the Thespians and at the Summer Thespian Festival, when people signed up and signed their registration form, it included a model release statement. So we didn't ask for a separate one. We included that, which said they were giving, and if you've ever read one, they're kind of interesting because they say your image can be used in any form of retrieval or storage retrieval that exists now or ever to be created in the future of mankind forever and ever, if we can use that image. It's an interesting statement. I maybe
Well,
did a little hyperbole on that. I would think that would be the school getting a model release. I don't know why somebody just, mom or dad doing it. It's not copyrighted material. I don't know why they would have to do it, but again, I'm not a lawyer. Could you put it
well,
up
so
there
how
and get
much help?
sued?
Let me rephrase the question. The funnest program that I was involved with you was Grease. I truly loved it. If somebody had a videotape of that out there, what are the issues you would have of having that go up? Aside from the legal issues of Grease well, actually, what would be the issues? If somebody had that Grease
The,
video out there, could that go up on YouTube, or would that create issues for you?
people may do that, but that is a violation of copyright law
Okay, that's a
because in order to
violated
produce the
copyright
play,
law
you
of
license
of
it.
the playwright Grease.
Yeah. Right. Well, right. And the agreement that the author has with the licensing company. So to do Grease, I don't know who handles it. Music Theater International say handles Grease. You contact them, say, I will pay royalty on this. They represent the author, so they're going to pay the author what their portion is of the royalties. They're going to keep whatever their portion is to manage all that. And your license says, you cannot videotape this. You cannot play it on YouTube. So the Speech Association has a thing in there that says anybody doing anything for a speech contest, you cannot videotape because it violates copyright. You don't have the right to do you don't have synchronization rights, which are video rights.
Okay, so at graduation they sang the song "A Friend Is a Friend Forever If the Lord's the Lord of Them." I'm sure you've heard that song 8,000 times, as I have. I like it, but that portion alone could be enough that could make it so that uploading the class of '87 would be in violation.
I suppose if the copyright holder wanted to push it, I guess so. Interestingly, do they have permission to play that for public? Because when you buy sheet music, you have the ability to play it for your own personal enjoyment. You don't have the ability to perform it because performance rights are different from just buying sheet music.
Well,
Schools a lot of times will have an ASCAP or a BMI license so that the bands don't have to get permission to do all their music when they do a marching band or a concert. If the music is in the ASCAP or the BMI catalog, then when you have a blanket license with them, you can do anything in their catalog.
hmm.
Copyright laws are crazy, right? To
Look,
do sheet music, you can't just copy sheet music and buy one and hand it out to all your choir to sing. when you buy the sheet music for your choir, that usually includes the rights to perform it at a concert. When you do a play, you can't just buy one copy of the script. I mean, you can, but it's illegal to buy one copy, photocopy it, give it to your cast, and then perform it. A, if you haven't paid royalties, or B, if you haven't bought a script for every kid or every performer.
I think at some point in the future, because I know that she watched the last one, we may have to ask if Carol Trello would be willing to join us because I'm genuinely curious. And by the way, there are alternate universes because I do believe in the multiverse. There are alternate universes out there where I became a labor lawyer. So labor law I've read a lot. Copyright I know nothing. So this is not a geek.
Yeah.
So
And I'm not an expert. I'm just telling you the little bit that I know. I know enough to be dangerous, right?
that's a good place to end this particular conversation. So we're going to do another interview shortly. So I'll stop recording.